Comrade, good morning. I sent to you last week a series of audios produced by Format asking in my mind what is going on and where and why. Like when I was with Sako, seeing all the ills that was going on, struggling to draw people's attention to those things, nobody listened to me. At the 0 hour, when this IG was to collapse, I made an audio. I think that audio was about 20 minutes or above 20 minutes long. Still pleading with Sako and everybody that Sako should rethink his actions as concerns Chris Ano. Because Chris Ano is not that person that you can toy around with in the IG. I made it clear that if care is not taken, or if Sako does not make a V-turn, the IG was going to collapse. Let me tell you something, and Format, I'm sending this message to you to send to Format. In every society in the world, governments, there are individuals in that particular setup that you cannot shake. For once you shake those individuals in that particular setup, that setup collapses. I did make this point very clear. Sako didn't listen. And even you and Format. Format is running his mouth, calling Chris a liar. Format has forgotten so soon. He is not only calling Chris a liar, he's calling Chris a thief. He is not calling Chris a thief, but he is blackmailing Chris. Character assassination. Format must not forget so soon that Christina Asong is on record saying that Sako gave to Format. He must not misquote me. Christina Asong is on record saying that Sako gave to Format $150,000. Format couldn't account for that money. It's on record from Christina Asong, which was true, that Sako gave to Format $23,000 during that time. Format has never accounted for all these sums of money. I confronted Christina Asong with this information as an individual. Just because I do not I do not condone with blackmail. I confronted Christina Ashon. Where did this 150,000 came from that Sako gift from that? It wasn't clear. I took it for a lie. But for the 23,000 which Christina Ashon was shouting about, not only that 23,000, but other sums of money. When Sako disbanded the Buea ESCO, that I was periodically discussing with you about what is going on in Buea and how to find for solutions to resolve that problem. I never went down that path of blackmail. I did not know that in reality, Fombat was Sako's touch. Since when did we lose focus in this struggle? That individuals, instead of focusing on this struggle, we've now taken individuals like Sako to be the struggle. Instead of fighting to see how we can reach Buea, instead of fighting to see how we can bring up policies to reach Buea, we are fighting to see how we can defend Sako at all possible cost. Is that not stupidity on our part? Is Fombat doing all the things that he is doing now because he wants to cover his own dirty deeds in this struggle? Is he struggling to cover his master of embezzlement of public funds because he too is guilty of that embezzlement? And so he must join his master in that ring of blackmail and character assassination? Oh, I thought Fombat was someone you can trust. I thought he could be someone, a man with his own vision and stamina. I didn't know that he was a mistouch. It's a shame to him to be doing all the things that he is doing. Tell him that all those allegations that Christina Ashon raised against him are on record. And one day, just one day, he will explain to the people of the Southern Cameroons what he did with all the monies which Christina Ashon said was given to him. Tell him that the money which we raised in Germany during the Berlin conference, that money ended in Fombat's hands and Sako. For I've been asking the whereabouts of that money severally, and nobody had ever explained to anybody where that money went to. But Christina Ashon threw some light about that money, that money ended up in Fombat's hands and Sako. For in that money, not even a dime ever went to Bamenda, but all that money ended in Buea between Sako and Fombat, and nothing came out of it. And Fombat got the guts to point his fingers toward another person in this struggle, of which he is wrapped in all the dirty deeds that have been going on in Fako. Are we normal? I am struggling here to see how we can even bear some of this nonsense and look or find for a way to come together. But look at what a nuisance, I will call him a nuisance. is doing. Because he is wrapped in that embezzlement scheme with Sarko. And he thinks because Sarko is corrupt, and he himself is corrupt, so too is everybody corrupt. It's a shame that in the society, like Professor Lumumba used to say, thieves always gang together to destroy others because they do not want to be caught out in their thief. That is exactly what I am seeing here. I was shouting to Eric Tato years behind that, Eric, what you are doing, you are not helping the situation that we have at hand. Please pipe down, for you are but destroying the struggle. When we reach Buea, the issue of MTTB will be brought to the table. I didn't know that when I was shouting to Eric, other crimes were going to come up that will even surpass that of MTTB. And other criminals that were involved in MTTB scandal, like Format, will double down on their criminality. Have I been proven wrong? Had I known, I could have allowed Eric Tato to do his worst. But I shouted on Eric up to the point that Eric had to back down, thinking that people will be ashamed of their former deeds. But unfortunately, time proved me wrong. A monster that was to be dealt with was allowed to destroy millions of people. A monster that could have been dealt with was allowed to create many other monsters to join him in this ring of evil, which Format is one. Shame to him. I didn't know that he would be this stupid. I didn't know that he would be this gullible. I didn't know that Format will be one of those that will see our people dying on the ground and he will join the ring of embezzlers and is supporting them. Not only supporting them, but blackmailing and assassinating other people's character. Can that news that call Format show to Southern Cameroonians where Chris Ano is talking about federation with La République Cameroon? How stupid can we be, telling lies on broad daylight, of which we cannot prove the contrary? Is that not stupidity at its peak? Tell the fool that I've been listening to all the nonsense that he's been sending out and struggling to hold my peace. But this time around, I couldn't. Like I said, I made an audio. When Commando, who is posing like Patrick, the historian, made a stupid. You see, in this gang of idiots and embezzlers, when they want to spew their lies out there, they'll go out there with funny names. Patrick, the historian. Why should a person like Commando be putting out informations out there without using his own name? If he knows that the information he's putting is correct, why is he hiding his name? Tell that nuisance called Forman that he should be sincere to himself and be a man of his own standing and not walking in the shadow of an embezzler, Sama Thomas.